talking about sex and babies.
I had another word of the day, but it was X-rated.
Dear Dan and Jennifer, sorry I'm not very good at this. And you know, we started not to film this question because we thought everybody should know this, but
everybody should know a lot of stuff that they don't.
Someone watching our videos ask us this question. So if one person asks it, there's probably 100 more that have the same question.
Probably.
Okay. So dear Dan and Jennifer, sorry I'm not very good at this, but I want to know, when you have sex, do you have a baby? I heard on one of your videos that someone had sex 101 days straight. Does that mean they have 101 babies, or is sex just for fun? How do you know you're going to have babies and how often you have sex, right? I'm very confused on this topic. Please help. Now, I have a feeling this is a young person, you know, pretty young, but it's still an honest question that probably deserves an honest answer.
Yeah.
Look, okay, so to answer your question, when you have sex, yes, you can have a baby, but every time you have sex, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have a baby, okay? 101 times having sex does not mean 101 babies, okay? Look, it takes one sperm to fertilize one egg. Now, sometimes you get some variations, and that's where you get twins and things like that, but one sperm, one egg, baby, every time. Now, keep in mind, you got a whole bunch of these little swimmer guys trying to get to the one egg, right? But most of them aren't very good swimmers, so...
Which is why when we have sex, we use protection, like condoms.
Yeah, so look, do your research, okay? Google contraception, safe sex, all that kind of stuff. You can Google human reproduction. You can buy some books. I think someone in our forums, go to our website, askdanjennifer.com, and look in the forums.
There's a link at the top right for the forums.
As a matter of fact, I put a post in there the other day. It was called Sex Ed Resources. That's got a whole bunch of websites that actually targets kind of teenagers and helping them understand their sexuality a little better. So go there, and that's where you'll find the best answer, I think.
But typically, you know, younger people having sex, they hope against hope that they will not end up having a kid. You know, they're just having sex.
And the best way to do that is to be smart and be informed.
Yeah, this whole, well, just say no is always sounds great until the day when you decide that you've had a drink or something and you're not saying no as loud as you used to. So, you know, just say condom, okay?
You know, and if abstinence is perfectly fine, but you should still understand all of the rest of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just be informed just in case. Informed and smart. That's how you can make smart decisions.
Go to the forum. So go to askdanjennifer.com/forums, or you can click up by, which side is it on if I'm on this screen, but it's up at the top. There's a link that says forums. Go there, search for sex ed resources, and I put a list of 10 or 15 websites that'll be really helpful. And anybody watching this video, if you have a really good resource that you found, oh no, wait, they can't do that. Go to the forums and put your resource there, because if you put a link in YouTube, they'll just delete your comment.
That's true.
Yeah, so just go to our forums and leave your resource there.
Yeah, but any safe sex recommendations or sex ed recommendations, whatever, you just can't include links, but you can leave a comment on YouTube as well.
And keep it cool, guys, okay?
Please.